Hello and welcome to Three Kingdoms The Blood Moon. If you'd like to check out the game, there is a link in the description. This is where you play as a SHU general in ancient China, and you are indeed going to explore some dungeons. You're going to retrieve relics, and you're going to absolutely murder everyone that is, nearby. Or that's what you're going to try to do. Anyway, as you can see, you can choose between 4 different characters. I think we're probably just going to be going for Jiang Wei. And that's what we're going to do. There we go. There's our boss. There's the boss. Not our boss, but there's the boss that we need to kill. And then we're going to go to the Mystic. Yes, let's go over here. Someone has prepared a travel bag for you. The surface of the bag faintly shows the character SHU. Add a card. Alright, so this is indeed a roguelike deck builder, as you might expect. However, it does have some very cool counterplay elements. So you're going to get to see exactly what that is very, very soon. What is Soft Fist? I don't know. Yeah, you know what? We might want to do that. Let's do it. Gain 200 coins. Nice. Oh yeah, 200 coins almost instantaneously. Okay, that's wonderful. Let's go to this enemy, because then we have 3 choices. Okay, here we go. So this is the tutorial. Basically, very, very quick crash course in it. Each turn, you can play 1 attack card, and during your turn, you can play infinite of these. I actually don't know what this means, but I'm going to assume it's a heal of some kind. And then, during your turn, you cannot play defensive cards, but only when the enemy is about to attack. So just bear that in mind. And when conditions are met, this will automatically trigger. In other words, counterattack. Whenever you lose HP, you deal damage to the nearest enemy. And then you can just press next turn and so on and so forth. So we can now do a normal attack, or we can do this and we can use mana if we want to. You can also use your chi, and you can discard 1 card to gain 1 mana if we want to do that. For me personally, I'm going to just use Soft Fist. We're going to use this. Can only be played when the enemy attacks. Ah, okay. Well, that's absolutely fine. So then we'll just do this instead. We can only play 1 per turn. Nah. Okay, yeah, that's kind of unfortunate, isn't it? Okay, so let's just do this. We're going to gain a little bit of mana there. Then we're going to end the turn. Before the enemy attacks, you can play 1 card in response. You can choose to attack or defend. If you don't want to play cards, you can skip. Okay, so we're just going to obviously be doing this and just play it. Why not? No real need not to, right? And we can also do this. We can just attack a little bit here. And he is indeed going to attack right there as well. Anyway, Jiang Wei uses Chi to gain mana. Some cards require mana to use. Okay, yeah, that's obviously fine. We can now absolutely murder that fellow. And then we can play this, heal ourselves back up. And then we can wait for the enemy's turn. We can play this. And there we have it. Done. Now it's the player turn once again, and now we can just eliminate this guy, and that's it. There you go. So there's a basic battle for you very, very early on in our run here. Now I'm going to get Soft Fist once again. I think that's probably going to be exceptionally good for us. Now, what I would like to do is I'd like to go to the elite fight as fast as possible, because I personally think that that provides us with the greatest chance for growth. In other words, that's going to enable me to learn the game just that much faster. So we're otherwise going to be doing this. Going to kill that ninja straight away. And I could indeed heal myself, but I'm not going to do that. And instead we are just going to go next turn. Going to play this. That's going to obviously prevent us from taking any damage from that. Then we can do some damage to this guy, I guess. It doesn't really matter, because we are going to take damage no matter what. And then we can do Soft Fist over here, kill that guy. And then we can heal ourselves a little bit. And then we can end the turn once more, and then just use Mountain and, well, prevent the damage that we take right there. Very nice. And then we can just do a normal attack and take him down. There we go. Okay, I'm getting more of a hang of it. Okay, what is this? Mana 4, deal this much damage. What? That is insane. Be played automatically after fan's action. Summon 1 fan. Limited. I actually wonder whether we should do that, but I'm going to take Falling Star instead, because I feel like that is a very unique card for us to take. So I feel like that it might be kind of fun. So let's try it out, shall we? Because let's see what my mana is right now. How much do I have? I think I have... how much do I have? Can I not tell? Huh. Ah, I've got one. Yeah, I've got one. All right. Okay, so, okay. We're going to use Soft Fist, obviously, and I'm going to immediately kill one of the archers. There we go. And then we can also discard a card. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to discard a card right there. So we have 3 mana right now. And then we're going to end the turn. And then we will be indeed using Mountain to defend ourselves against the archer. And then we will use a normal attack or Soft Fist. Yes, absolutely perfect. We have Soft Fist immediately right here. And we're just going to be using that on the Longbow Rogue in the back, because that is just fundamentally the best way to do things. And we are going to be attacked twice over here, which is obviously not very good. I don't think I can actually do anything in this situation. No, I cannot. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to play a normal attack. And we are going to be attacked a little bit here. Now Falling Star comes. Ugh, isn't that hilarious? Yeah, that's such a classic, isn't it? Such a classic. Anyway, we are able to use this. I think I will use it just for the sake of using it and just seeing how cool it is. And there you go. It's very, very powerful. Oh, we got Water Strike as well. No, we're going to do this. I'm going to just get 2 Falling Stars, literally just so that I can do some crazy cool plays, potentially. Alright, so I really need Soft Fist. A whole bunch. What do we have going on here? What is this? Dodge 2 attacks. Okay, so they're going to dodge. Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Okay, let's do this. Let's just do that. Discard that. End turn. We need to do this. She is going to do 2 attacks. Okay, interesting. And they've also added Twitchy to my deck right here. Disrupted by interference cards. Ah. Aha! While in hand, can't play this, and this is unplayable. Okay, interesting. Can I discard this? Yes, I can. That's hilarious. Okay, I love that. Okay, so unfortunately for me, we're going to have a bit of a problem here because they have dodge, right? As you can see right there, they have dodge. So this is very, very difficult for us to make work because I can't use Falling Star. If I were to use Falling Star against this one right here, she would just dodge it. But now we can do it, and now she is 100% dead. So that's obviously great. But we're going to have to do a similar thing here, which is going to be a bit problematic. Heal all HP, use automatically when taking fatal damage. Okay, so we do have a small method of kind of recovering ourselves, which is quite nice. And indeed, we are going to be attacked once again here. Unfortunate for me that I might actually end up dying, which would be quite sad. Yeah, nothing much more for me to do here. I mean, technically, I could... Yeah, no, I'm just going to kill her. There we go. I was going to say, I could discard something and do something a different way, but no, I'm not going to do that. Okay, so let's have a look. At the start of combat, 30% chance to stun all enemies. Chi gain 2 mana. Some cards cost... I'm actually not entirely sure about that. Upon pickup, upgrade 2 random attack cards. Yeah, I think we're just going to go with this one. That might actually benefit us the most. Okay, remove dodge and armor. If the target is a summon, kill it. That's actually extremely powerful for, you know, the situations like we just had, which is hilarious. Master upgrade or remove cards. Yes, I want to upgrade a card. That would be really nice. I could also permanently gain 1 mana if I want to. Let's do that. Permanently remove 1 card. We could do that as well. I don't really like impact that much. But it only costs 1 mana, which might actually be somewhat useful. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of the normal attack, actually, to be honest. Let's upgrade a card. What do we actually gain by upgrading it? It just does more damage. It just does more damage. Okay. I'm not a terribly big fan of that. This is really good, though. Yes, this is really good. Being able to gain 2 mana instead of just 1, that is fantastic. Now we have relics potentially available here. I want to get to the merchant if I can. So what we're going to do is go to the relics, then we'll go to the enemy, then we'll go to the merchant, and then we'll see what we can get. Okay, so this is SHU plus. Half of your armor will remain after damage taken. Copy the first card played in combat to your hand. That could be somewhat useful if we have Soft Fist plus, and then we could just immediately get that really quickly. So I think I will probably take that. And then let's go through to the enemy. Okay, these guys are all really, really easy to eliminate, but, well, the problem is I'm very, very damaged. So we might have a bit of an issue here. Let's just do that. There we go. Okay, so this thing's going to attack me right now. I could potentially attack it back, which I think I will probably do. We are going to be attacked. Unfortunately, I have no cards with which to do anything, so that's kind of sad. But, am I dead, actually? I think I might actually be dead. Yeah, I think I am actually dead, but we are going to be healing ourselves. Oh, maybe I can actually do something. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, we're not actually dead yet. Okay. I'm surprised. Why did these guys not attack me right there? I don't actually understand that. Okay, well, I guess we'll see. Gain 1 mana at the end of each turn. That actually sounds extremely, extremely powerful, so we're going to be taking that. Let's go to the merchant and trade some relics. Hello there. Hello. For every 4 attack cards played, draw 1 card. Never be ambushed. Yeah, probably going to take that. I don't really want to be ambushed, thank you very much. I mean, generally, I don't know how effective that really is going to be, but I'd kind of like to make sure that we don't get ambushed for any reason. Let's just try and kill these guys. These guys are so much easier than the ones that we fought before, I gotta say. Pretty crazy. They're gaining defense, of course, which is kind of annoying, but can't really do much about that. And now, aha. Okay. This is a little bit problematic, isn't it? Yes, I think we might actually be dead here. I can do damage, but that is not really going to do much for me. I don't think me attacking there is actually useful, to be honest. I'm dead anyway, I'm pretty sure. Actually, wait a minute. If only this wasn't a normal attack. If this wasn't a normal attack, and if this was something else, like for example, if this was soft fist or something like that, I would have been able to kill this. But unfortunately, as it stands, that's not going to help me. So I am going to die. Oh, actually, wait, maybe not. There we go. Oh, that is actually hilarious. Okay, so this is the point with this game. It is all to do with counterattacking. It's all to do with counterattacking. It's all to do with reacting to what your enemy is currently doing. And I think that is actually really, really cool. It's not a similar style to the other roguelike deck builders out there, where you are inherently going to see you just playing all kinds of cards during your turn. No, it's more to do with you play a card, then the enemy plays a card, then you play a card, then the enemy plays a card, and it does that through multiple rounds of enemies doing that. One, you know, basically it goes, you go that, and then they do something, and it is multiple enemies doing that. You see, it's not just one person. Okay, yeah, that's actually really cool. I can't play that card for some reason. Okay, let's just do this. Am I gonna die? No, I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine. Okay, let's see. Discard 2 cards. Gate of Dismal. I assume that's what I need to do, actually, to be able to make that work. Okay, let's get rid of this. Kill this guy. Unfortunately, Falling Star isn't really working out as intended. Kind of unfortunate for me right now. Oh, there we go. We got a relic. Okay, let's have a look. When picking up a dropped card, you may skip and gain 20 coins instead. Whenever you drink wine in combat, gain 8 strength and 8 agility. Wow, that's actually kind of... Isn't that kind of good? Yeah, I'll take that. Why not? I think that sounds pretty cool. Okay, let's go to the Mystic. Walking along a path, you find yourself surrounded by dense fog, with the path fading into the mist. Entering the fog, you find yourself in a bamboo forest. The bamboo forest is quiet and serene, with straight bamboo stalks faintly visible through the mist. Each tap seems to bring a gentle sound from the ground. The foggy bamboo forest feels like a dream, as if you are in a fairyland. And unfortunately, I don't have a sky lantern to light the way, even. So we have a chance to get lost. You try to find your way out of the fog, but ultimately you fail, or unfortunately you fail. The dense fog makes you feel surrounded by the unknown and confused. The next map location will be random. Oh no, and I got an elite. Are you serious? It took me to the elite. Okay, that is very funny. Alright, so what we're gonna do... yeah, gonna play this. I'm gonna play this once again. There we go. And we're gonna just heal ourselves a little bit. Play this. There we go. And now that's hopefully gonna be doing more damage, maybe? It might do more damage. I actually don't know. We are gonna be attacked quite dramatically, unfortunately. Can I play this yet? Nope. Okay, I'm gonna have to discard a card here, and then we'll play Falling Star. That's gonna kill that instantly. You see exactly what I'm talking about? That's the reason why I went with Falling Star. It is so incredibly powerful. When you can get it to work, it is insanely strong. Very, very strong. Okay. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Okay, let's see. Upon pickup, add 1 from 5 Jinkai cards. Okay, I actually don't know what that means. At the end of combat, 30% chance to upgrade 1 card in your deck. Ooh, whenever you discard a card, gain half armor. That sounds great. I'm discarding cards quite often, so I think that's really, really good. Okay, Wine Vendor, recover HP, and then there are just 2 enemies here. I guess I'll just choose some random enemies here. Okay, wow, these guys are going to be kind of annoying. All right, let's apply this to Fat. That's very funny. All right, let's do this. I think I can probably... I can kill this guy instantly, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. Because the others are not necessarily going to be attacking. That guy is dead instantly. Okay, that's kind of weird. Soft fists, and we can just kill that guy. Alright, yeah, I'm very much enjoying our deck right now. I think it's looking really, really good. Choose to switch fan to square, thrust, or flame, and act once. Summon a fan. Switch all fan to square and act once. Okay, yeah, I'm actually not entirely sure what this means. I don't know what that means, so I'm actually just going to take confident. Because if I don't understand what it means, because I don't think... Am I using a fan? I don't think so, right? I don't think so. Anyway, here's the Wine Vendor. We can heal all HP. Or we can permanently gain... What is that? What is that? HP, I guess? Yeah, that's HP. There we go. Okay, yeah, so we can do that one time. Okay, I guess I will just use it. Wine is already full. Okay, well, we could just do that and then just recover ourselves. And there we go. We're full HP now. There we go. All right, so here's the boss. Here we go. Let's go and fight the boss. Let's see how we do. Wow, this guy's got a lot of HP, as you can see right there. Okay, yeah, so let's just do East Wind straight up. And then we can cast East Wind again. I got really unlucky with getting the normal attack, by the way. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to discard it. I'm literally just going to discard it. We can play Gate of Dismal, maybe. Whoa. Okay. I can now play Falling Star, which is hilarious. I can play that almost instantaneously, which is pretty fantastic. So I am going to be playing that. Massive amounts of damage. Really, really nice. And we can discard cards once again. I am going to be discarding Impact. Can I play this yet? I actually don't know how this activates. How am I supposed to activate that? I don't actually get it. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure that out. Okay, so anyway, this guy is going to be attacking for 3 damage. I can indeed gain some defense. Or we can attack him and gain mana. I think we're just going to gain defense for now. Whoa, he is doing so much damage to me next turn. We need to use Purify on one of these guys, because it's going to kill this. So let's kill that one instantly. Let's play Soft Fist on this one, I guess. Just kill it, I suppose. Can I play this? I still can't play that. I don't understand how that works. I think it's just working automatically, isn't it? Because you see there, it just literally glowed and then gave me mana. So I actually don't even need to worry about that by the looks of things. Now, unfortunately for me, I do seem to be getting murdered. I think I am actually going to be murdered. Yeah. But I have wine, which indeed gives me stuff, right? It gives me HP and all that wonderful stuff. Now I have 8 agility and 8 strength, which is hilarious. So what I can now do is we can apply burning again, which unfortunately did not really help me that much. We can now play falling star once more, which is really, really good. And now I should probably discard something. Let's discard one of the mountains. Let's Peach is not actually going to help me either, unfortunately, here. So we're going to have to just go on to the next turn. And then he's going to do 3 damage. That's not really that big a deal. I will play Impact here. That's going to do 4 damage. Wow, that's actually pretty good. Okay, unfortunate for me that that is happening right now. Let's play East Wind. Okay, play Impact. He's almost dead, actually, hilariously enough. He's almost dead. I want to discard a card once again. I'm going to discard one of these Soft Fists and draw cards until you have 4 cards. Well, that's obviously not very helpful for me right now because I have exactly 4 cards. Okay, let's see. He's going to kill me next turn. Right now, he's going to kill me. But that's okay because I kill him. There you go. He's dead. He's out of there. Woohoo! That's nice. Okay, I like it. I like it. Okay, let's see what we get. When you're attacked and no defense in your hand, draw 1 defense from the draw pile. That could be very, very powerful. You can play 1 extra attack every turn, or upon pickup, permanently gain 2 mana. Now, we're going to be getting the extra attack, being able to attack multiple times. That is fundamentally just so much better than anything else. And what else do we have here? Deal range damage to all enemies, can only be played if the draw pile or discard pile has exactly 7 cards. Whoa, that's a bit too, a bit too specific for my liking. Then we have this. Target on enemy who attacks you. Aha. Okay, that's actually a counter. That sounds really, really good. So I'm going to be taking that. There we go. Okay, let's move on. And so there's our new enemy. And once again, we now have a completely new stage. And we can go to the Mystic, which is what I will do first. On an ancient road, you happen to meet a caravan. The leading merchant, seeing your experienced appearance, eagerly invites you to join and protect the caravan loaded with goods. Perhaps you can assist in escorting the caravan and earn some handsome rewards. Yes. You agree to the merchant's request. The merchant immediately hands you a prepared bag of coins. After some preparation, the caravan sets off and you join them on their journey. Random advance, I don't really care either way, because they're going to be enemies no matter what. And now what we can do is some very cool stuff. Oh yes, we can do something like this. And now I can attack with this and kill that wild wolf in the back instantaneously because we had the ability to attack twice. That's exactly the reason why I took red hair here and why it's so incredibly strong. It is really, really powerful. And now we can attack once again and boom, instant kill. Absolutely fantastic. Gotta say, very much enjoying this game. Anyway, let's see. Reduce all enemies' next attack by this or that. That could be useful. Yep, gonna take that. I think that seems pretty nice. We have a merchant trading relics. This is fantastic. I have 411 gold, so this is really, really good. Drinking wine will gain max HP. At the start of combat, draw 2 cards. You can find relics in the next 2 mystics. After pickup, permanently make 1 card, gain this or that. Whenever you meet friends, gain 50 coins. Okay, we'll take the compass, and then we'll probably take the backpack. I think that sounds pretty good. Alright, so we're traveling towards the elite. Oh no! This thing seems very angry. Irritable. Whenever it loses HP, it gains attack. Aha. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? That is indeed a bit of a problem. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to use Soft Fist. And we're just going to do that twice. Unfortunately, it is gaining attack on us right now. But that is... there's nothing I can do about that, you know? There's nothing I can do about that. So we're just going to have to make do with what we have here. And I will be just using Mountain here, I think. And then we can indeed use Peach if we want to, which I will do right now. Then we can use Falling Star just to immediately kill this thing. And that's exactly the reason why I took that card. I mean, look at how incredibly useful it is. Anyway, every 8 turns, gain 1 dodge. At the end of combat, heal. Can see the order of the draw pile and will never be ambushed. That's Stargazing Plus, Stargazing Plus, which is the advanced version of that. I don't really care about that too much. I think 8 I don't know if 8 turns is that good. I'm gonna take it. Even though it's probably not gonna really benefit us that much. I think it could be useful in certain situations. So that's why we're taking it. Anyway, Falling Star once again. Gonna be getting that once more. You know, we kind of need that. And did I actually take that thing? Yes. You can find a relic in the next 2 mystics. And we have indeed another mystic right here. And there is another relic. Upon pickup, switch 2 cards in your deck into random fan cards. At the end of the turn, fans act automatically. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so that's basically what fan cards are. Whenever you drink wine in combat, gain 1 dodge. And limited available uses +1. Oh, that actually seems really, really good. I'm going to be taking that. Because basically there are a bunch of limited cards, and I don't know whether you have seen that so far, but the limited cards I'd love to actually have more often, you know what I mean? So I think that's really, really useful. Anyway, we're just going to kill that guy real fast. We'll use one of these instantaneously. Removing dodge. I could have actually used Purify, to be honest. That probably would have made more sense, wouldn't it? That would have made more sense from me doing that than anything else. Oh well, never mind. I'm a bit stupid, so, you know, hopefully you'll forgive me. Let's just kill that guy. And we are going to be attacked by this thing, but that's absolutely fine. We can now actually reduce the attack of this thing, so it's not going to do anything to us. And I could technically then just do this and then Falling Star straight away. This is massive overkill, by the way, to use Falling Star on this thing, but, you know, might as well, right? Anyway, be played automatically after the fan's action. Summon 1 fan. This is obviously really, really good now that I think about it, so let's try it out and see what actually happens. Now we can go over here to relics. There's the master to upgrade as well, so that's exactly what we're going to go for. It makes sense, right? I think it makes sense. And aha, okay. Not a terribly big fan of what we have going on here, but I guess we'll try our best. I'm just going to try to purify as many of these guys as I can, and then we are just going to... Well, I'm going to play Crippling Blow, aren't I? I mean, that makes sense. Or I could just go and kill this thing. I guess I could just kill this thing. There we go. And then we can play Crippling Blow, and it's going to reduce all of their attack. By a certain degree, at least. Small amount. Let's just play that. Yeah, not a terribly big fan. Mostly because I can't really do anything because they all have dodge, which is super, super annoying, but I can't do much about that. Okay, what does this do? Be played automatically. It summons 1 fan. Okay, yeah. Now we can just use Falling Star on this guy. Yeah, this thing attacking twice is super, super damaging. Yeah, that doesn't really do much for me either, so we can just do this and just kill it off. There we go. Okay, I can play this if we want to, which I think I will do. I don't know what that really does. I still don't know what it really does, but I guess, as I say, being able to summon more of those things... Oh, red hair plus... Are you serious? Red hair plus? Yes. We can now attack 3 times per turn, which is insane. That is so incredibly powerful. Alright, yeah, okay, I don't really have that much money, so I can just upgrade one thing and then just give myself a little bit of extra mana. Okay, so what we're gonna do... I feel like upgrading Falling Star, to be honest. But I also feel like maybe... Soft Fist could get an upgrade. Yep, we'll just do that. There we go. Alright, so we can go for the elite or or the regular attack, a regular enemy, and then the elite. Yeah, that doesn't seem particularly good. Let's just go for the elite first, I suppose. This is not going to work out too well. I think I might actually die here right now. Purify could be useful, so let's actually do that. I don't know whether it... What it removes armor, right? Yeah, remove dodge and armor. Yeah, okay. Okay, I can now use Falling Star. Let's just kill that one. Instantaneous murder. Oh yeah, it removes armor. They didn't even have armor on yet. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yes, I am an idiot. Okay, never mind. Don't worry, don't worry. Everything is fine. It resisted the debuff as well, which is wonderful. Okay, yeah, so this is going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to actually have to do this now. Okay, yeah, Crippling Blow. Reduce the damage that they're going to do by a small amount. Let's get some defense. There we go. Very nice. Now we can play Peach. We can play this. This is going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Yeah, this is going to be big trouble. Let's try and do some damage. Reduce damage. Okay. Yeah, this guy is going to die now at least, and then we can play this. This guy is not going to die yet. Oh, no, he might now. Yep, there we go. Okay, we still had one normal attack card. Okay, that was wonderful. Okay, so we could get Confident Plus if we want to, which I think I will do, actually. I think that's probably pretty good now. Whenever you play this during the enemy's turn, gain that. Whoa, that's insane. Yeah, there we go. That is really, really strong, actually. Okay, let's go on to the regular attack here. Play the Peach straight away. Play another one. We can play this, but this isn't really going to do much for me. Going to be getting rid of Confident here, and now we can literally just kill that wolf straight away with our wonderful attack. And then we should be able to use Crippling Blow to remove all damage done. Excellent. And now we can just do this damage, and then it's dead. There we go. Yeah, regular fights are looking pretty simple for us right now, but that's not to say that it's not going to be absolutely murdering me later on. Anyway, deal ×3 damage to the enemy who's not attacking. That could be really, really useful. Yeah, okay, fine, we'll take it. Why not? I have 134. This is not really going to be very useful. Permanently gain max HP. Yeah, it's kind of useful. It's kind of useful. I could also sell some stuff. As you can see, he's actually purchasing some things. I'm not sure if we want to buy anything here. That's not going to help me that much. That's not going to help me. No. Okay, yeah, no, we'll just take the Cracked Jade, I guess, even though it's not really going to be super impactful here. We got elites up the wazoo. Okay, yeah, we're going to have to go into the elite fight, then into the enemy, and then into the wine vendor, because that's what we need to do. And this is a problem. I think I'm dead. Yeah. I think I am actually dead right now. Because I got 2 falling stars and no soft fist at all. Oh, actually, wait a minute. I can discard something. So we can just discard this, and then we can do some massive damage to something. We want to do massive damage to him, right? So let's just cast that on him straight away. And then we can just do that again if we want to. Or, yeah, I mean, we'll just cast whatever on him, I suppose. Bad news, friends. I am going to be using some additional wine here, but that's okay, you know, that's fine. We don't need to worry about it too much yet. We can now cast this at least, and then get this guy out of there. We don't want to play that just yet. I do want to kill the scorpion, get that out of there. The void hit is not really going to make that much sense right now. So I will just play this. Kill the tamer. Oh, Oh, never mind, never mind. Okay, wait. Apparently all the other enemies just ran away as soon as you kill the tamer. I did not know that. Okay, after beating elite levels, permanently gain max HP. Well, that doesn't really help me that much now. What's this? Merchant would buy this at a high price. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Okay, Gate of Death. If the enemy's HP is less than 5, kill the enemy. If else, double the value of all. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I guess we could maybe go for that. I could just go for Flame instead, though. I think that sounds pretty fun. Okay, let's go for the regular enemy here, and then the additional wine vendor. I could indeed heal myself. Let's do East Wind here, and heal myself once again. We have Confident if we want to. I don't want to use Void Hit just yet, because what we want to do is we want to use that when they're attacking me, so that's what we're going to do here. Did that not? Huh. Okay, I seem to have misunderstood what that actually does. Okay, my bad. Alright, we might have a problem now. Kill that guy. Kill this one. Try to reduce as much damage taken as I can. Try to do some damage to this guy. Only 4 damage, unfortunately. We are going to be... Yep, we are going to be using all of our wine, unfortunately. So that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? And we can kill that guy now. And kill that guy. And that's it. Alright, so we got the wine vendor now, which is good. Which means that we can restore our charges. For every 4 cards in your draw pile, gain armor. That could be useful. Yeah, let's take it. Okay, there's the wine vendor before the boss. We're gonna have to let's do this, and then we can only restore 1 of them. Okay, that's actually kind of unfortunate. I was kind of hoping that we could restore both of our charges. That would have been absolutely fantastic, but no such luck. Okay, summon a fan, switch all fan to flame. We could do that, or we could do Void Hit right now, which is going to do 3 times the amount of damage, which only does 6. That's not super impactful. I think East Wind would probably be the way to go. Or we could just do Void Hit multiple times, and that's going to do 6 damage, 6 damage, 6 damage. Okay, yeah. Why not? There we go. That's pretty nice damage, actually. I gotta say, that's pretty nice damage. Not too bad. Okay, yeah, this guy's got resistance as well, so that doesn't really help me that much. We can also play this. I'm gonna play Confident as well, just to gain some additional cards. We can now Purify if we want to. I don't think Purify is going to do anything, because he has Resist debuff. And we don't know what he's going to do. We have no idea what he's going to do. But the question is, he's going to summon something, I assume, right? He's going to summon something, so that's probably what he's going to do. Let's just play Confident right now. And I have 2 mana. That is not that useful, but let's see what he does. I'm going to play Impact, or discard Impact. Okay, he's just basically adding some cards to my deck right now. Impotence. Oh, that's not very nice. Okay, well, let's see what we can do with that. Okay, his debuff is now gone. Let's try to get rid of something here. This, I guess. He is going to be attacking me quite dramatically right now. But that's okay, because we have 10 cards in our draw pile. So step by step is going to be quite useful. Yeah, I think it's going to be quite useful at least. Is it? Actually, maybe not. We could do this instead. That means he's only going to do 2 damage. Then we can do this. That's some massive armor that we just gained right there. That was actually really good. Surprisingly so, in my opinion. Okay, let's just discard that. We now have Falling Star once again. Do massive damage. Play the Peach. Lose 4 extra strength or agility when drawn. Okay, that doesn't really help him that much, hilariously enough. Okay, so he's going to be attacking us once again, but he is taking big damage. Wow, we are getting really badly screwed over right here. Yeah. This is kind of harsh. It's kind of harsh. Okay, oh, here we go, here we go. Okay, this is kind of good, kind of good. Okay, let's get rid of this. Play that. Gain some mana. There we go. Falling star, falling star. Very nice, very nice. Confident is not going to help me in the least, which is somewhat unfortunate, because he is going to kill me this turn, I believe. Yeah, he is going to kill me this turn. Even if I use these spells, even if I use these defenses, it's not going to make any difference, as you can see. But we are now going to restore ourselves. That's the reason why we had the wine, of course. And then we can play East Wind if we want to as well, which is really, really useful. And that's all I can really do. I don't want to use Peach right now. We can get rid of this. Wow, he's taking big damage actually from Flame, which is very surprising actually. Now we can do this. Okay, yeah, we can basically kill him now. Boom, he's out of there. Look at how many fans we have right now. Look at that. We summoned so many fans. Okay, so there we go. We did an amazing job. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to go for Gate of Dismal once again. That sounds super, super powerful, actually. Let's see. Upon pickup, switch 2 cards in your hand into random fan cards. At the end of the turn, fans act automatically. We could potentially go for a fan-based build right now. Choose 2 cards to remove. It's because we're maxed out, are we? It seems like we might be maxed out. So let's actually remove something here. Let's remove normal attack and purify. There we go. Not a big fan of those. And there we go. Okay, so that's it. There we go. Okay, we're not maxed out. Oh, Lu Bu. Oh, okay. Lu Bu goes where he pleases. Don't pursue Lu Bu, and so on and so forth. Anyway, I'm gonna get carried away if I continue any further. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you right now, this game just came out. You should check it out. There is a link in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.